On a stormy night in 1971, a polite hijacker vanished from a Boeing 727 over the Pacific Northwest. Today, we reopen the D.B. Cooper mystery. In 1971, a hijacker named D.B. Cooper jumped from a Boeing 727 into a storm over Washington state, carrying $200,000, and disappeared forever. D.B. Cooper, the hijacker who vanished into thin air. To understand how D.B. Cooper pulled this off, we need to go back to the very beginning, Portland, Oregon, on a cold holiday eve in 1971. On November 24th, 1971, at Portland International Airport, a passenger calling himself Dan Cooper bought a one-way ticket on Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 to Seattle. On board the Boeing 727, the quiet passenger in seat 18C ordered bourbon and soda. Flight attendant Florence Schaffner soon received a folded note from him. What looked like a routine flight from Portland to Seattle suddenly became a federal crime, and the beginning of the FBI's most baffling skyjacking investigation. Florence Schaffner initially ignored the note. The passenger calmly said, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb," changing Flight 305 forever. The hijacker, later misnamed D.B. Cooper, demanded $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a refueled aircraft waiting at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. While passengers thought they were circling for routine delays, law enforcement on the ground in Seattle scrambled to meet Cooper's precise demands before Flight 305 landed. As Flight 305 circled Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, the Federal Bureau of Investigation coordinated with Northwest Orient to gather the ransom money and parachutes before allowing the Boeing 727 to land. After landing in Seattle, D.B. Cooper released all 36 passengers, who still believed they'd experienced only an inconvenient delay, not an unfolding hijacking. With the passengers gone, Cooper tightened his control. What he requested next turned a hijacking into a meticulously planned airborne escape attempt. On the ground in Seattle, Cooper received the ransom and parachutes. He then ordered a refuel and specified a low-altitude, low-speed flight south toward Reno, Nevada. After takeoff from Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, only Cooper, 4 crew members, and the ransom remained on board as the Boeing 727 headed south into worsening weather over Washington state. What made this hijacking unique was Cooper's knowledge of the Boeing 727 itself, especially a feature almost no ordinary passenger even knew existed. Cooper insisted the Boeing 727 fly with its landing gear down and flaps extended. Crucially, he planned to lower the rear airstair in flight to make his escape. Somewhere over southwestern Washington state, or perhaps northern Oregon, the crew felt the aircraft suddenly pitch as the rear airstair deployed, then a distinct upward bump, likely Cooper's jump. Once Cooper vanished into the storm, the focus shifted from negotiation to search and recovery. But the Pacific Northwest would not give up its secrets easily. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, military aircraft, and ground teams scoured dense forests and rivers across Washington state and Oregon, but no confirmed trace of D.B. Cooper appeared. In 1980, 8-year-old Brian Ingram found decaying bundles of ransom-matched $20 bills buried in sand at Tina Bar along the Columbia River. Money on a riverbank deepened the mystery instead of solving it. If Cooper died, where was he? If he lived, why leave part of the ransom? The Tina Bar discovery suggested Cooper or the money encountered the Columbia River, but no parachute, body, or remaining cash was ever conclusively linked to his fate. Over decades, suspects like Richard Floyd McCoy Jr., Robert Rackstraw, and Duane Weber drew attention. Yet the Federal Bureau of Investigation never proved any was definitively D.B. Cooper. More than 50 years later, D.B. Cooper remains officially unidentified. His leap from Northwest Orient Flight 305 still challenges investigators and captures imaginations worldwide. From Portland International Airport to Reno, Nevada, the hijacking of Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 remains the only unsolved skyjacking in U.S. history, and D.B. Cooper's identity endures unknown. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the D.B. Cooper hijacking. Subscribe and stay tuned for more carefully researched mysteries from history's unresolved case files.